iShowSpeed doesn't just stream. This man runs like his life depends on it. From schooling pro athletes to beating Ashton 4 times in a row, Speed has shocked the world with his unexpected athleticism and occasional chaos. Today, we're counting down Speed's top 10 real-life races, ranked from wildest to GOAT. Whether he's smoking legends or getting humbled in style, one thing's guaranteed when Speed runs: you watch. So before we kick off, hit that like button, drop a comment telling us your favorite race, and if Speed makes you laugh even once, you already know to subscribe. Let's run it. Coming in at number 10, Speed raced Travis Scott. And let me tell you right now, this was not a real race. Travis looked like he was just there for the vibes. Bro was moving in slow motion like he was buffering in real life. Meanwhile, Speed took off like someone just unplugged his PlayStation mid-game match. Travis jogged maybe 2 steps, looked around and said, "Nah, I'm good." Speed was halfway across the map by then. I'm not even sure Travis knew he was in a race. But low-key, that's what made it iconic. It was random, it was awkward, it was peak Speed chaos. So yeah, not the most competitive, but easily one of the funniest. Alright, number 9, Speed versus Randy Brown, and yes, Speed actually won this one. Like bruh, a whole UFC fighter got dusted by a YouTuber with anime socks. Randy pulled up thinking it was just vibes, but Speed came ready to prove a point. Man took off like a rocket, left Randy behind like an NPC. You could literally see the regret in Randy's soul mid-race. This was one of those, wait, did Speed just win? Crowd went nuts, chat exploded, and Randy probably deleted his Strava after that. Big W for Speed here. Put some respect on his cardio. Dude really said, I'm not just fast on FIFA, I'm fast in real life too. At number 8, we got Speed racing a random kid. And bro, this should have been light work, right? Wrong. This little dude came out of nowhere with anime protagonist energy. From the second they took off, it was like Speed was in a boss battle with someone from a Roblox lobby. Speed was giving it everything. Full sprint, arms flailing, screaming mid-run, and the kid right on his heels the entire time.
Man, I feel bad for this kid. I feel bad for this kid. All right, $20 if I win?
Yeah, if I win, we go live together.
All right. Okay. All right, are you Mark? You set? Go.
Like how is a 12-year-old keeping up with a guy who trains on FIFA sliders? Speed technically won, but barely. It was one of those wins where you still feel embarrassed. The finish line looked more like a draw, and Speed was wheezing while the kid was ready for round 2. W for Speed, but low-key, that kid earned his respect. Coming in at number 7, Speed versus Sketch. And let me tell you right now, this wasn't just a race. This was 2 NPCs glitching out in real life. From the second they lined up, you could feel the chaos brewing. They weren't even stretching, just yelling, jumping, barking. Like bro, are y'all racing or summoning demons? When they finally ran, it looked like 2 anime characters mid-power-up. Arms flying, shoes squeaking, Speed yelling "Swee!" mid-stride, while Sketch looked like he was chasing a ghost. Who won? Honestly, who cares? The race was insane. The vibes were 100% certified Speedcore, and the energy was unmatched. It felt less like a competition and more like an internet fever dream. But hey, that's what we love. Peak comedy, peak chaos. At number 6, we got a real rivalry. Speed versus Ashton and bro, this one was personal. Ashton pulled up with all the confidence like he already had the W in the bag. But Speed said, nah, this is my park now. They raced not once, not twice, but 4 times. And Speed, he smoked him in all of them, like actually cooked him.
Fuck this nigga, I'm out, boy. Fuck out of here. What I say? What I say? What I say? You slow. You a fraud.
Bro turned Ashton into an NPC background runner. Ashton even tried switching lanes, doing warm-ups, hitting light stretches like it was a track meet. Didn't matter. Speed was in full demon mode. You could hear the crowd losing their minds every time Speed crossed that finish line. And Ashton, he was probably searching for excuses in the grass. This one gave us beef, bragging rights, and Speed's biggest W Park moment, certified classic.
At number 5, we got Speed versus KSI, a race that low-key looked like a Sidemen vlog turned anime arc. Speed was serious from the jump. Bro was doing warm-ups like he had scouts watching. KSI, he was laughing the whole time like, what am I doing here? But yo, when the race starts, KSI actually ran. He didn't back out, didn't clown around. He gave it a real shot, and to be fair, he held his own for like 3 seconds. Speed smoked him. Full sprint, no looking back, yelling mid-run like he was charging up a super move. KSI crossed the finish line eventually, but he was running like his legs were lagging IRL. Still, props to KSI for not quitting. He finished it like a champ, but Speed, that man ran like he had prime sponsorship on the line. At number 4, Speed raced an actual AFL pro, and this time it wasn't just for fun, it was for $10,000. Speed came dead serious. No barking, no screaming, just laser focus. You could tell the money flipped a switch in him. The AFL guy was no joke. Tall, lean, and clearly athletic. But Speed, bro turned on the burners and took off like he was running from a Fortnite ban. The race was close, clean, and intense. Whether he won or lost, one thing's clear. When there's money on the line, Speed is not here to play.
At number 3, we've got Speed lining up against an actual football legend, Jamie Carragher. Yeah, this race came out of nowhere, but it delivered. Jamie might have been elite on the pitch, but racing, bro looked like he hit the sprint button and it didn't work. Meanwhile, Speed was on full send mode, arms flailing, screaming mid-stride, and leaving Jamie in the dust. It was chaotic, it was hilarious, and weirdly wholesome. Carragher took the L like a legend, and Speed, well, Speed did Speed things. At number 2, Speed did something insane. He challenged Noah Lyles, an actual Olympic gold medalist, to a race. Bro, this man runs faster than your Wi-Fi. From the jump, you could tell it was raps. Noah took off smoothly with no effort. Speed, he was running like his house was on fire, screaming, flailing, giving it 200%, and still got left in the dust. But the real W, Speed didn't back down. He actually held his own better than anyone expected, and the crowd went crazy for it. It was iconic, chaotic, and the most legendary L you'll ever see.
I'm the fastest man alive! I'm the fastest man alive!
Lastly, at number 1, the most slept on but seriously impressive race, Speed versus an actual pro contract athlete. This wasn't some random influencer or retired footballer. This dude was in shape, signed and ready to run, and Speed still pulled up like he was the main event. From the start, you could tell Speed wasn't messing around. No yelling, no clowning, just pure focus. And guess what? He actually gave the guy a run for his money. It was tight, intense, and surprisingly high level. This race proved Speed's not just for jokes. When he locks in, he can hang with serious athletes. That's why this one, easy number 1. And there you have it, Speed's craziest races ranked. If you enjoyed, liked any of these, or just think Speed's actually fast, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Let me know who he should race next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!